Chicago Fire's departing actor lines up his next big project, and it's very different from being on the procedural. Departing Chicago Fire star, Daniel Keary, who has played the role of Darren Ritter in the hit procedural since 2018, has lined up his next big project. Keary appeared in one episode of Chicago Med Season 3 before securing the role of Darren in Chicago Fire later that year, and has appeared in more than 130 episodes of the hit show. In 2019, Keary appeared in Chicago PD, completing appearances across all 3 Chicago shows. It was announced in April that Keary would depart Chicago Fire, with Darren Ritter's last episode being the season 13 finale. Following his departure from the show, Keary has other opportunities in development and has dropped an update on his upcoming project. In a post on Instagram, Keary released a video revealing that he is dropping a 4-song EP titled Childish Games that is out now. He discussed how the EP and its songs are about relationships and compared it to being like his journal. In the accompanying caption, he thanked the community of artists who had helped him with the songs. While it's likely that Keary will continue to act, the fact that he has recorded an EP shows he has a love for music. After Chicago Fire, he could be gearing up to pursue a serious career as a recording artist. It will be interesting to see if he chooses to balance music with acting or leans more heavily in one direction. There is always the chance that Keary will take some time away from the screen to focus on his music for a while, and he could even make a record in that time. But being that he is an actor first and foremost, it seems like this is his main passion, and is something that he will continue to explore and enjoy. It is not uncommon for actors to also become musicians, and vice versa. And it's great that Keary is exploring another passion, not to mention talent he has. This could open up exciting new opportunities for him in terms of music, and might even become something he can interlink with his acting projects as well. While it will be strange to watch Chicago Fire Season 14 and not see Darren Ritter, it is great to see that Keary is moving on from the procedural and trying something completely different. He's pushing himself as an artist in a way that is very different from Chicago Fire, and this could present an exciting future direction for his career. In an announcement that's left fans both stunned and intrigued, Chicago Fire star Alberto Rosende, known for his role as firefighter Blake Gallo, has officially confirmed his departure from the long-running NBC procedural. But that's not the only news causing waves today. In a twist no one saw coming, Rosende has already lined up his next big project, and it couldn't be more different from the action-packed world of Firehouse 51. Just weeks after his final Chicago Fire scenes aired, Rosende is stepping into an entirely new universe, the world of Broadway musicals. Yes, you read that right. Alberto Rosende, who spent 4 seasons rescuing civilians from blazing infernos and delivering high-stakes drama on Chicago Fire, is trading in his turnout gear for tap shoes, jazz hands, and a spotlight on the Great White Way. The actor has been officially cast as the lead role in a brand-new Broadway revival of West Side Story, and industry insiders say his audition left casting directors speechless. A dramatic shift in direction. Rosende's decision to leave Chicago Fire shocked fans when it was announced earlier this year. While the showrunners acknowledged that the departure was amicable and part of a creative decision, many had speculated that Rosende might move on to more film or streaming drama roles. After all, the gritty world of Firehouse 51 seemed to suit him perfectly. But insiders close to the actor revealed today that Rosende had been longing to return to his roots in musical theater, a side of him many fans may not even know about. Before becoming a household name in network TV, Rosende trained in classical theater and musical performance at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts. He was even a finalist for several Broadway roles prior to landing his big break on Shadowhunters and later Chicago Fire. It's a full circle moment, Rosend said in a candid interview released this morning. The Firehouse gave me the discipline and storytelling skills I'll carry with me forever. But Broadway was always my first love. I've missed singing, dancing, and connecting with a live audience in a way that firefighter to Tony contender. Rosend will be playing Tony, the romantic lead in West Side Story, a role that's seen performances by legends from Larry Kert to Ansel Elgort. The new revival, directed by Tony Award winner Rachel Chavkin, Hadstown, is said to be a bold reimagining of the classic musical with a modern, urban twist and a diverse cast that reflects today's America. We were looking for someone who could bring heart, grit, and vulnerability to the role of Tony, said Chavkin in a statement. When Alberto sang Maria, there wasn't a dry eye in the room. He has the emotional depth of a stage veteran and the charisma of a screen star. Rehearsals are set to begin next month, with previews beginning at the Nederlander Theater in December. Critics are already buzzing about the show's potential to be a major contender during awards season. Firehouse 51 reacts. Back on the set of Chicago Fire, emotions have been running high since Rosend's exit. Co-stars Cara Kilmer, Sylvie Brett, and David Egenberg, Christopher Herman, shared touching tributes to their castmate, praising his humor, warmth, and dedication. Gallo brought an energy to Firehouse 51 that will never be replaced, said Kilmer on Instagram. But I can't wait to see Alberto light up the Broadway stage the same way he lit up ours. Even showrunner Andrew Newman weighed in on the surprise career pivot. We always knew Alberto was a phenomenal talent, but we didn't expect him to head for Broadway so soon. We're proud of him. And who knows? Maybe Blake Gallo will make a return visit to Chicago one day. Fans divided, but curious. On social media, the reactions from fans have been a mixture of heartbreak and excitement. Many are mourning the loss of Gallo, especially after his emotional goodbye scenes in the season 12 finale. Others are already planning trips to New York City to see Rosend in his new element. One viral tweet read, "Can't believe Gallo is gone, but hearing Alberto Rosend sing Tonight live on Broadway. Take my money." Another wrote, "He left the Firehouse to chase Maria across rooftops. Respect." Despite the initial shock, many agree that Rosend's move is a bold and inspiring reminder that artists must follow their passions, no matter how different they may seem. What this means for Chicago Fire. Gallo's departure leaves a noticeable gap in Firehouse 51. The young firefighter had become a fan favorite for his humor, daring rescues, and emotional depth. His absence will likely shake up the show's ensemble dynamic, and insiders say the writers are already crafting a new character to step in as the next young recruit. But don't expect a carbon copy of Gallo. We want to honor Alberto's contribution by not trying to duplicate what he brought to the role, a source close to production shared. This new character will have a completely different background and energy, helping to evolve the story in season 13. A future as bright as Broadway lights. If today's news is any indication, Alberto Rosend is only just beginning to show the world what he's capable of. From the scorching action scenes of Chicago Fire to the emotionally rich world of musical theater, his range continues to impress. "I want to keep challenging myself," he told Broadway World earlier this week. "Whether I'm carrying a hose or holding a mic, it's about telling stories that matter. And I can't wait to see what this next chapter brings." For Chicago Fire fans, it may be hard to say goodbye to Gallo. But knowing that Alberto Rosend is heading for the Broadway spotlight, and possibly a Tony Award, that's a curtain call worth standing for.